Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my March budget report, which went really well. Um, again, but we had some changes this month that I was kind of alluding to in my last budget report video. Like I said, my rent went down significantly, and that's because I moved in with my partner. So now I'm splitting rent, which is much better for me. I'm only paying $350 per month. So that means before I was paying $767, so I have a few $100s that were freed up to go towards other things, mainly debt. I kept my food budget the same because I'm still trying to figure out where I might end up every month in terms of that. I'm not really sure what my patterns were because I wasn't tracking it before. But it's similar around 275 this month. And last month it was under as well. Transportation is the same. Laundry I only had to take out $5 for because I had some left over from the previous month. Utilities, I didn't have to pay as much. It was just kind of taking care of my last renting situation because right now I don't have to pay utilities. It's included in the rent. So from now on, after this month, I won't have to pay that anymore. Netflix was the same. I'm starting a moving fund, which in March I put 100 into. This moving fund is for the far future, at least a year. My partner and I know that we want to be moving to a more affordable location because right now we live in New York and it's very expensive. So we are trying to cash flow the move by preparing ahead of time. And that will include a few months of living expenses because when we move, I might not necessarily have a job when we move there. So we want to be prepared for that. My other sinking funds stayed the same at 58.33. It was my anniversary month, so I allotted some money for gifts. And my miscellaneous category stayed the same at 50, which I went over in again, but not by as much. So I'm counting that as a win for me. That's something that I feel like I still need to figure out is my miscellaneous spending. I know I'm used to spending a little bit more than that. So I'm not sure if I need to keep it at 50 or try to mess with it a little bit to see what's more realistic. I'm going to figure that out. We'll see. So overall, after my total amount spent for the month, I had 118 left over from what I had budgeted that I would spend. However, I left quite a large cushion in there that I did not need to allocate towards any of my necessary things. So my total amount left over for the month was $733.57. And how I explained in the previous budget report video is that I take this money and I use it for the next month's debt repayment. So that means that I had quite a beautiful payment for the month of April, but I will talk about that in the next April budget report video. For this month, I was able to pay $121.72 towards my loans, and that was because I had a surplus of $400 from the previous month. Some was from babysitting, and some was just from leftover from my budget. And my minimum is $621. That covers my interest. So if we go down here, I have my little debt payment tracker, and for those months, I was just making the minimum. This month was the first month that I paid more than the minimum, and that means that 684 of that went to the principal. And my current balance on my loans is $122,544, which feels really good to see that number go down. But I know that I have a lot more work ahead of me. So I am really happy for the next month with this great payment that's coming to my account. So that is it for this month's budget report. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.